Illinois high school football is back. Schools around the state kicked off this season today with the first official day of practice. And while practice is great, games are even better, and the first one is just 18 days away. We'll have all sorts of coverage in the coming days and weeks, but we start in Moreau, where the Trojans are coming off a runner-up finish in 2A, their 6th trophy in the last 11 years. It's a different look this year, though, for the team, replacing several key playmakers on offense, including the quarterback, one of their top running backs, and leading receiver.
It's a new year. We have 18 seniors this year, so it's not like we're going to be hurting for depth. However, we graduated a senior class last year that had 15 in it and was very good. Most of them had started for 3 years, so we will have some inexperience.
We don't have the name power that we did last year, so it makes us want to work together as a team more. We've had a lot of people doubting us, saying we're not going to be as good as last year. That just makes us all want to work harder, I feel like.
The Trojans host New Berlin to open their season. From one deep playoff run to another in Monticello, the Sages have a lot to look forward to. They return 8 starters on the offensive side of the ball. It's much of the same on the other side. They only graduated 1 starter on defense. Coming off a semifinal run, it has head coach Coley Welter excited for what could be this season, all that experience returning.
Our big thing is trust the process. So it's not really about working towards a goal. It's just getting in every day and just working really hard. And if we do that, we can get back to where we were last year and maybe even farther.
We only had 1 senior starter last year, so we got a lot coming back on the defensive side. Offensively, we lost some real key skill guys, quarterback and some receivers, but we've got a good stable of kids, I think, that can be an effective group for us this year.
The Sages open up the brand new Illini Prairie Conference on the road at Olympia. In Champaign, it's a numbers game at St. Thomas More for new head coach Nathan Watson. The Sabres only have 23 players out for football this year, freshman through senior. Watson comes from Urbana, where he coached the past 8 seasons. He replaces Dan Hennessy, who retired after last year. He started the program back in 2002. The Sabres are coming off an 8-4 season where they made the quarterfinals, the deepest they've ever made it in the postseason. Watson is hoping to keep that momentum going despite the low turnout.
I think it's been good for me. I came from Charleston, which is a small town, so it's kind of getting back to the roots where I started, and my love of the game kind of started. So I've enjoyed it. Football's football. Teenagers are teenagers, so it hasn't really changed. But a little fewer kids, but I kind of like the low numbers, developing relationships with the players.
It just helped boost all of our confidence, really. Like seeing how we could do that with only 27 guys last year, and now this year we got even smaller numbers. It just gives us the confidence to think that if we did it last year, we can do it this year too.
Watson starts his STM tenure with a trip to St. Joe to take on the Spartans. Over to the baseball diamond, and it's a busy night around the majors. The first of 4 in the I-70 series kicks off tonight. Redbirds up 7-2 in the 5th. The Cubs have a late one out on the Bay. That game just got underway. In the AL, the Southsiders have the night off. They host the Astros tomorrow night. That is a look at sports. I am Jordan Anderson. Guys, back to you.